Hello and welcome. Harry Seiders is the author of the next round of the Microsoft Excel World Championships. So just for lols, I'm going to do a whole bunch of Harry Seiders cases and see what I can get done in an hour. I make no promise of any educational value, but if you want to watch me do it, then you're welcome to. I'm going to start with Bear Island, and the spreadsheet is a nightmare, and we'll see how far I get. I have no expectation that I'll get to the fifth one, but let's see. I do remember a lot about these cases. That'll help to speed me up. So Bear Island, there's first a bunch of stuff about economics of baskets. I'm just going to pull these into a place that I can spread them out a little bit more because I know I need to add a wine option. So there's my ingredient list. Then I guess cost. I'm going to say text split of this by, I guess, comma space. Let's see. Yes, then I'm going to VLOOKUP that in here. Block to 0 and sum. And then I remember that there are some ingredients that are common to all of them, which are listed here. And I'm just going to grab that picnic blanket all the way to utensils. I'm just going to put that here. Get rid of the and then I should be able to price that in the same way as I can price everything else. Except I seem to remember that's supposed to be 100, so that doesn't look right. No? Maybe I misremember? Alright, let's try going with that for now. So each of these then needs to be plus that. And then there's an option to add wine, which just looks like blah, 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 with wine added. So take this, all of this, and that. And the price is going to be that plus 40, I think it said. Yeah, going to add 40. And then here is going to be this plus the cost of wine, which is 18. Okay, so then we're going to call this basket, call this price, I'm going to call this cost. And then let's get answering some questions. So it should be XLOOKUP this in basket, returning from, what are we looking for? Revenue, so returning from price, multiply by quantity. Yes, happy days. How much profit? Okay, so same as above, but now we want to return from price minus cost. Right, that's not good. Okay, yeah, so that does suggest that. Let's see. Oh, the basket itself. There you go. Plus a pick. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so basket. I knew it was meant to be 100. Anyway, this is the joy and peril of solving cases that you've solved before. Hunch that something was wrong, but if I'd actually read the instructions, it might have worked out better. Anyway, okay, so now we've got bears, and I think, yeah, okay, so we just need, that is not merged, so I can just do this, so XLOOKUP this in, I should have done VLOOKUP, but never mind, we'll do it in there, returning from here. So then this is whatever B sim, and this is B cost. So the idea here is that you bribe a bear to bring the basket back to you, and then you recover your costs. So you just have to pay for the costs. So it's going to be XLOOKUP this in basket returning from price. That's the revenue you make minus XLOOKUP this in, what do they call it? Bear? No. Oh my god. Can't remember my names for it. Oh, not that one either. Oh, damn it. Ugh. Oh yeah, it was bsim. Stupid. Anyway, bco. Fine. So XLOOKUP this in bas returning from price minus XLOOKUP this in bsim returning from bco, and then that whole thing times the quantity. And that seems to be working. Happy days. Okay, then here we have to figure out if there's a bear in range, and if so, who it is. So here, I'm going to first quickly import my lambdas. I'm going to name this range. Sorry, wait, that was just it still importing. So I'm going to name this range MP. to do my neighbor op of MP. So first, for the black bears, it's going to be a distance of 2. And sorry, I'm going to say minus minus MP equals this guy, distance of 2 and sum. And then we can rep that by that many times. And that should give me, yes, that's my black bears range. And then I want to do the same thing for each of the other bears. Okay, so I'm going to replace H4, H12, and that one is also a range of 2, and then with presumably it's H, let's just grab it, H19, H19, and a range of 1, and sorry, I don't want that to be plus, I want it to be ampersand, because I want to concat them all. So that is my bear map, and then I guess I also want to say, let's find and replace the water. Oh no, there's a question about sharks first, so let's deal with that first. So let's do most of MP. So what is, there's a bonus about sharks and bears, something like that. Total number of sharks and bears on the map, excluding the legend. Okay, so let's see. Bear, that dolphin is a shark. Bear, so it's 15. Yep. Okay, 15. Okay, seriously, something's very screwed up here. There we go. It's the game number in level 2 that is the smallest amount of gross margin dollars. Okay, so smallest number is 84, and it's game number 12. Okay, and then that the last one's about level 5. So, sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, we had to figure out this. I guess I'm just going to make it bears be its own separate section. Put it over here, and then I can then let's name this bmap, and then I want add to ref of this on bmap, and then we're going to say xlookup this in esim, not that text, esim returning from bco. If not found, then I want to xlookup this. So if there's a bear, then I have to give the bear a treat to get it to steal it. Otherwise, I have to pay the cost of the thing. So look it up in basket returning from cost. Okay. So then we want xlookup this in basket returning from price minus all of that stuff, and that's 188. And then I think we're good. So put that over there. Okay, and now it's the iconic level 5 twist. Oh no, the bears are leading an uprising against your unethical business practices. How long does it take you to get to the airplane from the following island locations while avoiding each bear? Stay out of their range. Each cell takes 1 minute to cross. Do not count the starting cell. You move in any direction, including diagonals, but you cannot swim. Okay, so I'm just going to, I guess I'll make one more copy of this. So I'm going to take this, put it there. I'm going to take the format from here, because I want to color in my water cells, and then I'm going to deal with whatever's left. So I want to Control F. Sorry, first I want to figure out what color is this cell. Fill. So, oh yeah, there it is, that second last dark blue. Okay. So then I want to find by format, second last dark blue, boom, replace with W. Okay, happy days. And then I have an airport location that I want to get to, so that's my 0 E27. E27. That's going to be 0. And then I think there's an option to like find nothing and replace it with nothing. Will that clear it out? Not sure. No, that didn't work. Okay, I want a way to clear the blanks, but never mind. Okay, so let's just do this. If this equals blank, then NA, otherwise this. And then I can Control G, Alt S, constants, errors, and delete. Okay, and now I just want to pick one that is not at the edge, and I'm going to say, wait, do I get diagonals or not? Move in any direction, including diagonals. Okay, good. So then, I think it's just this edge that's giving me pause, and I think for now I'm just going to, should have left my errors in place. Okay, so I'm going to do everything except the edge first. Control G, Alt S, constants, not numbers, not text, not logicals. Right. Yeah. Try it again. Constants. I've already did formulas. Okay, there we go. So we're going to say, first we're going to say 1. And then we're going to say min of surrounding cells plus 1. Just hit enter and hit enter. Now I'm going to, sorry, Alt-TO. Going to turn on circular references, iterative calculations, and then I should be able to Control Enter. No, shoot, I've still got the errors over here. Okay, stupid. Fine. Make all of those 1. Make all of these 1. Then Control G, Alt S, constants, numbers, equals min of surrounding cells plus 1. Control Enter, that's better. And then, well, it's going to be equals this plus 1. So can that, this plus 1, this plus 1, so on and so on. Except there seems to be, oh, right, I've lost my E27. Wasn't it E27? Yes, so that is supposed to be 0. And then we get something stable. So now I just need add to ref of this on, I never gave this a name, but never mind, lock. That gives me my 24, and hopefully works for the rest. Yes, hooray. And then the last bonus question is just what's the max? Oh my god, this thing is weird again. The max distance, so max of that should be 31. All right, cool. So that's 1. Next question. I should say I'm starting with the ones that I remember most vividly, so I'm sure that I will slow down as I go along, but never mind. Okay, so yeah, this one I was tempted to 12 plus 20, 32, 3 plus 2 is 5, 1 and 2 is 3, 2 and 7 is 9, 4 minus 1 is 3, 9 plus 7 is 16, 2 and 2 is 4, 3 and 4 is 7. Okay, then we just have to clear out, so substitute this to blank. Then this is Arabic, that. Then the answers. So we've got this data tab. So let me see, we're looking up item then color. So let's just add this and that and that. And we want to know what the date. Okay, so we're going to say, actually, sorry, let's make this call. Let's make this table, which I will, as ever, imaginatively name T. And then I think I want minifs of T date, where T might call is that. And that works, and it's going to be a little weird to fill down because there's merged cells, but if I just do it that way, it's fine. Okay, level 5. Sum the total units sold in Arabic units for the following combination of the unit stages. Okay, so this is the one where there's a mix of numbers stored as text, dice, and Arabic. So we're going to say if error minus this, then if error Arabic this, then it's going to be 1 times concat of pips. Oh, I got to import my lambdas. So stop there. Control Shift I. Got robot to import my lambdas for me. Makes it super quick. Hooray. So let's try again. Pips of letters. of this. So you take letters, which splits into individual characters. Pip converts bytes to numbers. Concat 1 times, put that back together. Close, close, close. That gives everything behaving. So then I just want some ifs of t column 1, helpful, where t I'd call is this. And hopefully we can just do those all as one. Yes, okay. So now we shift completely. We're going into the void. So this is enormous. Let's just name it VD. So we want to move along and determine when we first encounter an alien or ghost. So that should be first. I want to scan starting from add to RC_ref of that, and my array is going to be R2 RC_ref of all these, and I just want to sum as I go along. Then I want to RC_ref to ref of all of those on, I think I named it VD, yes. Okay, and then I want that not equal to blank, and I want to xmatch true against that, xmatch true against that. Okay. All right, now for the last level, you want to figure out what is the closest ghost or alien. I have a lambda that can do this, although I don't know. This void is enormous. It's like 500 by over 1,000. I'm going to try it just for fun. Map RC of VD by column is not relevant. Start address. And then the distance function, we can move diagonally, so the distance function should be max. And we need no, I don't care about headers. That's pretty quick. Okay. So yeah, this is what this is doing is basically flattening this map, and for each item in the map, there's 36,000 of them. It's figuring out the distance to it. No, sorry, yes, to that location from here, based on a function. So in this case, the max function just means taking the larger of the two distances, which is the same as steps allowing for diagonals. So I just want to index that. Row 1, column 2. It's a little slow, but it's not like crazy slow. So paste that. Okay, maybe it is crazy slow, but whatever. Considering what it's doing, I think it's doing great. But I am going to copy value paste it so that it doesn't gum everything up. Okay, bonuses. Flying. Which game in level 1 has the largest value as an answer? And that is the 32, which is game number 3. Which game in number 3 has the largest value as an answer? And the biggest value here is 999, and I see it here, 39. Okay. The total value of all the Roman numerals, okay, equals if error Arabic that and 0. 919712. What is the total quantity sold of all items? So that's just sum of this column. And how many times was an alien the closest in level 7? So where we go? Here we go. So that is add to ref of this on VD, and I guess we can say most of. And an alien is the closest 8 times. Okay, zoomed through that one. Although that one is particularly zoomable. That was that was the one where I solved the case in like 16 minutes and Andrew still beat me. Okay, those are the two that I remember most clearly. So I'm probably going to slow down now, but pretty happy with my time so far. Okay, so this is a fun one. So we'll hide the answer sheet. So we've got this list of characters. I remember one thing straight away. I'm going to replace every reference to spirit will to fight with just spirit. Okay, highest was, let's just get on. So what is the question? Strength of the following characters. So I want to, okay, so I want to XLOOKUP this in, I didn't give it a name, which I should have done, T being my favorite. Then it's going to be XLOOKUP this in T name, in T character, fine, returning from T strength. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be index T. The row is going to be xmatch this against t character, and the column is going to be x match this against t hash headers. No? Really? Not very happy about that. Okay. Is it? Oh, sorry. It's because I made one an array and not the other. Stupid. Okay. Is wit? Oh, sorry. Yes, I remember there are some calculated fields. So power is strength times agility. So what do we want to add? Power, wisdom, and wit. Power, wisdom, and wit. So power is strength times agility. Wisdom is experience times intelligence. And wit is intelligence times agility. Intelligence times agility. Okay, so now we're good on that. Determine the attribute number in the following questions. Okay, yeah, so oops, oh, sorry, I should have replaced that with a space. I'm not interested in what is the. Okay, what are we doing? Go away. Okay. So. I haven't imported my lambdas yet. Let's do that. Then I have a text txt extract. Yes, text extract nums. That's what I want. So then, I guess equals index text split of this by space 2. So equals if this equals lowest, then small, else large, of what? Of an array, which is going to be xlookup. Oh, never mind. Text after this space after the last instance in t hash headers, returning from t. That's the array, and then the n is this. That's right. Yes, 41. Okay. Level 4. Determine the winner of the following matches based on the higher attribute listed. Okay. So the winner is determined by. It's always going to be highest, I assume. Then, oh, actually, yeah, hang on. I'm going to replace that with versus. Then I can do a cleaner split. And then this. So then I can say text split of this by versus. Good. Should have really set up a TLOOKUP situation here, but never mind. So we're going to say index t by xmatch these against t character, and xmatch this against t hash headers. And it's going to be the higher one wins. So we're going to say xlookup 10 to the 10 in here, returning from here, exact match or next smaller item. That matches the example, so we're probably good. Okay, so then level 5 is where we have to play out this tournament. And then we have a bonus where we have to flip it around a bit. So let's just see, what is the highest wisdom attribute in the level 2 answers? So say max ifs this, where the heck did I just do? Max ifs this, where this is wisdom. Good. What do you get if you take the largest answer for level 3 and multiply by the smallest answer for level 3? Okay, so max of these times min of these. Good. And using, okay, so then this is repeating the last battle with a different set of things. Okay, so for level 5, we have to run through this tournament. So first round on a battle of strength, then on intelligence, then on wit, then on spirit, then on wisdom. So, and here is the seeding. So we're going to start off with sort by T character, by T level 5 seed. So the first match is between Sherlock Holmes and Gretel, and Sherlock Holmes wins, and a total of 32 characters. Okay, good. So then, I think what I want is this to be my input, and I'm going to make a lambda. Okay, so yeah, I want contenders, and I want attribute. So I want something where I can reduce to iterate over this. So first round is on strength. So I'm going to mark that as an input, and mark that as an input, and then order is going to be wrap rows of that by 2. Then scores is going to be index T, X match this against T characters, and X match this, where's it gone? This against T headers. So the scores, and then winner is going to be by row of this. Yeah, I guess we can do that. That's going to be lambda row x lookup 10 to the 10 in drop row 2, returning from take row 2, exact match for next smaller item. Okay, so I think that's going to give me 1 round. So then let's try, let's try save lambda as. Alright, let's try generate lambda statement. Why is that grayed out? Okay. Oh, right, because I had the whole range selected, that's why. So let's try again, save lambda as. Oh, there we go. Contenders, attribute, that looks fine. Soon find out if it's working. I'll call this 1 round. Then I want to start from here. And I want the attributes that are going to be used here. So if anything over the space can go. Slightly different, fine. So then I want 1 round of this and this, this, and then I want to call of all of that by 3. Sorry, no, scan by call, definitely scan by call. Here we go. And so Sherlock Holmes, the first ones, then I think all of these should be the answers to the rest. No, darn. Okay, what's going on here? Queen of Hearts versus Cinderella on strength. Queen of Hearts has higher strength. Okay. Oh, sorry, because it's seed 1 versus seed 32. There's a fold. Yes, I remember this. So that's the wrong way to do it. So what you need is the first half versus flip over the second half. Yes, that does ring a bell. So how do I do that? I'm going to say hstack take this by rows of this over 2 and flip of drop this by rows of this over 2. Alright, I've got some brackets wrong. So not enough closes? Yes, it is. Okay. So then that still gives me the Queen of Hearts as the second winner. What? Oh, sorry, yeah, that's because this is saved. Okay. So then I need to rebuild my biro. I should be able to get my edit lambda. Edit lambda. And here's my biro. Okay. So we're going to biro of this stuff. Oh, what the heck just happened? That's not good. Oh, I missed an equals. That's what happened. Okay. So now we're going to biro of this. And the rest works, I think. No, this is a problem with that. Oh yeah, I've got an extra closing bracket. Now what? Oh, sorry. Got the extra closing bracket there, not there. Okay. Okay. So now, save lambda as, overwrite one round with this, and hopefully then we're good. One round. Yes. No, that did not work at all. Sherlock Holmes Tarzan, so wait, what? Okay, now I'm just super confused. Let's do one manually, so it's... Oh, wait, what? Okay, yeah, I have these in totally the wrong order. So I think what I needed really was to start with the seeds in this order. Okay, so fine. Let's take the word seed out of here. This is the challenge with when you do a case before and you remember a way you did it, but you don't remember the details. You think you could just make it simple. Okay, so we're going to start by sorting by X match T level 5 seed against this. And that gives Holmes versus Van Helsing, Robin Hood versus Dorothy as the second round. Okay, so then put that there. That changes a lot of things, and hopefully now, yeah, we can take this. And no, it still looks like everything is wrong. What now? 71 is 17 versus 16 on strength. 16, 17 is here. Dorothy versus Robin Hood. Robin Hood versus Dorothy, yes. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, yeah. Now I need to not do the thing where I flipped it all around. So now I'm back to wrap rows. What a mess. Okay. Which means I need to change it here. Edit lambda. So not all this nonsense, but just wrap rows. Yeah, wrap rows of contenders by 2. Then save lambda. Okay, now we're almost done, except that for some reason we're getting a value? What? There's no value error over here. Oh, what the heck are you talking about? Maybe I changed something here? No. What? AB 168. Says Tin Man. Why does this say value? Okay, what? Okay, I don't know what happened there, but anyway, okay, fine. Eventually got that out. So now I should be able to quickly pivot it to the same thing for, instead of level 5 seed, we want, whatever that other seed, bonus Q3 seeding. We have to rerun the whole tournament based on that, which should be as simple as this, and we want to know the ultimate winner. Oops, there, put it there. The ultimate winner is Peter Pan. Cool. All right. 3 cases and an average of 12 minutes. So in theory, I could actually get. It's not gonna happen. I'll probably manage to start sleep as well. Okay. Grocery store cleanup. Oh wait, that's the answers. Hide. Oh yeah, I remember there being some trickery here. All right. I don't remember a ton of detail. I'm not sure I've done this one since on the day. All right. So how much inventory of the following product types is in the store? So first of all, we'll do this. product, price inventory, make this a table, we'll name it T. So I think we want to sum ifs T inventory where T type is this. Yes, okay. Total retail value of the inventory on hand, price times inventory. Okay, so here value, this times this. Oops, equals sum ifs T value where T product is this. Oh yeah, and I just noticed as I was doing T that there's a space in price, which does vaguely ring a bell. There was weird extra characters in here. Oh yeah, look at all that. Fine. So I deliberately removed spaces from my name, but there might be other non-breaking weirdness, whatever, I don't know. So that seems clean. This seems clean. Price was under the space at the start. All right, all seems clean. Let's keep going. Level 3. Teams will race inside the store. Store has aisles. The teams need to run through the aisles, complete the race. Each cell measures 1 meter by 1 meter. To figure out the shortest time required for each race, consider the aisles the teams must run through and their speed. What? Okay. Start at A1, end at AG15. Do not count the starting cells. So moving from A1 to C1 covers a distance of 2 meters, not 3 meters. Okay, so the distance across is equals this plus 1. You end in AG15, so yes, you'll go 32 across and 14. So how does this work? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, fine. So 14 extra steps for each aisle you go up or down. So it's going to be, what did I say, 32? Okay. So total distance is going to be 32 plus 14 times, I'm going to import my lambdas again. It's going to be 32 plus 14 times count the number of commas, plus 1. So that's the distance, speed in meters per second. So I guess 14.8, and we're going to round up to the nearest second. Round up all of that, 0. Okay, happy days. Start shopping. Figure out the highest possible value of the shopping trip based on the aisle and the time limit. Your trip needs to start in cell A1 and there. It takes 1 second to put an item in the cart. You're restricted to taking a maximum of 5 units of any individual product. Keep in mind there might be cases where the store has less than 5 items available. Okay, so, oh, we're just in one aisle. Okay, fine. And this has an aisle? Yes. Okay, so we're going to filter T. What do we want? Let's just filter T for now, where T aisle equals this aisle. So then your time, let's take this, put it out here. So it takes you 10 seconds to do the running around, which means you have 30 seconds, which means you can collect 30 items, okay? So this is run time, yes, based on the right thing. So items is going to be this minus this. Then, so we're going to sort this descending by value. So sort by, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, descending. So then, so we're going to, yeah, so I think we're going to, okay, so let's do the 2. All right, well, for now I'm interested in this column, so 15. So I'm going to say scan, this, and we're going to say what? We're going to say if A is greater than or equal to min, no max, no min of v and 5, then a minus min of v and 5, otherwise 0. I think that's right. Sorry. Lambda AV. So you pick up 5 items there, then 2, then 5, then 5, then 5, then 3, then 5, and you're done. Okay. So let dt be all that. Qt can be return Qt. Then we're going to scan through all that. Scan this and index dt. The row number is 0 and the column number was, I think, 6. And that all stays the same. And we'll return Qt. Okay, and then what I want to return is, I'll call it AMT. It can be Qt minus prev of Qt fill with this. I think that will give me what I want. Okay, got the sign the wrong way around, but otherwise good. Got that. Put it there. Okay, so that's how many of each thing you pick up, and then the value of the things is the 5th column. So sum 5th column times the amount. Okay, well that is a large and very specific number, so I'm feeling pretty decent about that. Happy days. Okay. Level 5. 3 teams competing in the game. All 3 teams are given a chance to shop. They will all have the same amount of time for their shopping trips, but they move at different speeds and choose different aisles. First red, then green, then blue. During their shopping, each team is limited to taking no more than 5 items of the same product name. The units taken become unavailable to other teams. Okay. So, okay. Okay, so first things first, I think I'm going to do this one as a data table. I could do it with a crazy big formula, but it'll be getting hairy. So, get rid of that and that. Sorry, I want to keep that. And then here, I don't need that, so just here. I need to xlookup, equals x. Third time, equals xlookup this in here, returning from here. Okay. Still meaning to make a robot function for that, but never mind. So then, what I want is t price and inventory. Yes, don't need the bracket, fine. Then I want to sort that by the price descending. This is the most expensive thing. There are 17 of it. Oh, I also need the aisle. Can I just, I don't know. I'm used to doing structured references in a certain way. No, it doesn't like that. All right, never mind. So let's just hstack t aisle with that. And now we're sorting on column 2. Didn't like that. Oh, my t disappeared. There we go. Okay, so this is aisle value quant. And then for each team, I need to figure out stuff about. I guess I need to know their shop time. So this is their speed. This is their. I guess we can say count awk of this comma. work for multiple? Yes, it does. +1. That's the speed, that's the aisles, and then I have a formula way up here, somewhere here, for calculating what to do next. So that will come here. So number of aisles is this, and I want to divide that by their speed, which is this, round up to 0, so this is the runtime. So then the items is the time limit minus the running time. Okay, so then I have my cool scan formula here. So let A be scan starting from here. So it's red, then green, then blue, right? Sequence of shopping, red, then green, then blue. Okay, good. So I want to scan this, and this is my, sorry, the quantity, this is my array. Sorry, I lost it. Grab it again. And that is that, and I want to return A for a second. So that gives me my countdown, and then I want B to be prev of A padded with the starting value minus A, and return B. And that gives me yes 5 limited to 5 5 5 5 yada yada yada. Okay, happy days. So then this is going to be red green blue, and then it's going to be mostly the same, except now I want this to shift over, this to shift over, and I want this to be minus by row of this. No, sorry, 276, locking the first S, and sum. So in other words, subtracting off whatever has been picked up by teams before. So now they get none of that and none of that because they've all been taken. That makes sense. So, ooh, no, that should not be allowed to go negative. Why was it allowed to go negative? That doesn't make any sense. Sorry, no, it's because this shifted. Okay, so yeah, this should be locked. Okay, so just equals this plus this plus this less than or equal to this should always be true. And it is. Happy days. Okay, so then what is the actual question? Calculate the maximum possible retail value for the given team. Okay, fine. So for this team, so equals sum of this times this lock. So blue 9338. Oh, totally off the mark. What's going on here? Wow, that's, oh, right, aisles. Yes. Shoot. So can I just multiply by, I think I can. Let's try. Let's say times is number x match this against 1 times text split of this on a comma. That'll work. So red can shop in aisles 1, 3, and 10. So they're getting something in 3. Something in 3. Yep, that looks good. That seems like the right construction. Now I just have to apply it over here, where it's going to have to multiply both pieces. And we're going to have to shift it over to that one. And, ooh, that looks like we went horribly wrong. How on earth did it go to 0? 3, 10, and 11. Really? Come on. Okay, let's filter to aisles 3, 10, and 11. Yeah, here's an example where not everything is gone. So what's going on? Oh, I bet I didn't lock. Yes, okay. 43214. That's what I wanted. So the answer finally is XLOOKUP. This color in this block. I don't need to lock returning from there. Input cell is this guy. And it's already calculated. Is it right? It is. Hooray. Okay. All right. Calculate the total retail value for the 11 aisles. What is the retail value of the aisle that has the highest one? So it's going to be group by aisle retail value sum -2, and the answer is this one. Yes. Okay. Consider all the items that have weight denoted in the product name. I remember getting made so many mistakes on this first time around about case sensitivity and about interpretation and lots of things. But anyway, so what is the question? Consider all items that have weight denoted in product name, ounces or pounds. What is the total weight of the items in inventory? Okay, so I'm just going to add a column for weight, and 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So I'm going to do FA contains OZ. I guess I'm going to say FA star space OZ. Then I'm going to say, oh, yeah, so I'm going to make these ounce. It looks like all of those are. So we're going to say, can I just extract numbers? Looks like I can. If this equals OZ, then DXT, extract numbers from here, times 1. I don't know if I need to times 1, otherwise come back to it. That's a spill error. Because you got 5.3, and it's counting that as, fine. So then let's do the more general text extra, which I think needs me to give it. So we'll say vstack of sequence 10 starting from 0 and decimal point. Will that behave better? Likes that, but no, yeah, now it's getting dots in other places. Ugh. Tedious. Okay. What if I say at? Okay, those are at least all numbers. Credibility, low, but let's see. LB. Okay, these are all clean. So then LB, and they're actually, in fact, they're all 1 pound, so I'm just going to type in 16. Shocking form, but anyway. Okay, so then if error, weight times the number in the inventory, then 0. So I think the answer is that. Sorry, and rounded to the nearest integer. Round. Yes. Okay, level 5, what is the total retail value for the red team in all the games that they've won, excluding the example? Okay. So I want to say equals if this equals max of this, then this, otherwise 0. My column input cell is this one. Okay, and let's see if my wrap width works. Wrap width function, sum. No, what? Oh, that totally didn't work. Never mind. Okay, gotta check on that later, but never mind. Some of these guys, and that did work. Okay. Whew. So I made it through 4 with 5 minutes to spare. I said I'd spend an hour, so I guess why not? I'll see what I can do on Sleep as a Sport in 5 minutes. And I think the answer is, if I remember it rightly, I can get a few levels out on this just by setting up a good lambda. So yes, this is what I want. Sorry, Alt W. Okay, so I need this to be bigger. Sleep score. Okay, so hours. restless minutes, time out of bed, and minutes out of bed. So this is bedtime rounded up to the nearest hour. Cannot exceed 100 points. Okay, so let's just say we have, I don't know, 3, 1, 1, 1. Then the result, I'm going to mark all these as inputs. So we're going to say equals round up this to the nearest hour times 10, min of that and 100, minus 3 times this, minus 7 times this, minus 8 times this. And we're going to save lambda as. We're going to make all of these optional. Say OK, and we're going to call it sleep score. Okay, so now this is bedtime, wake time. So I want to say sleep score. Sorry, no, I just want to know how many hours first. So we would say this plus 1 minus that is the number of days times 24. Should be the number of hours. It is. Happy days. Level 2 is sleep score. Okay, so first we're going to take this. That'll compute the number of hours, and then we're going to sleep score that. Happy days. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we've got restless minutes. So we're going to add in restless minutes. Sweet. Now we've got times out of bed, minutes out of bed. Sweet. And level 5, 6. Oh yeah, there's loads more. I'm not going to get through this in 3 minutes. Okay. All right. So what should I do to get the best out of this in 2-3 minutes? Across levels 6 to 7. Oh yeah. No, hang on. There's just rain written there, isn't there? Yes. Okay. So we're going to say countifs. This is rainy. Ranked. And then we're going to say the same for level 7, except level 7 might be longer. No, that's 20 as well, but this one has to be times 7. So add those two together, I get the answer is 25. I'm just going to move on. How many times did Cooper howl on level 6? Level 6. Yeah. So when does he howl? The moon is 50% or greater and the weather is clear. Okay. So equals this greater than or equal to 50%, and the weather is clear. Still got a minute and a half, who knows? Certainly won't get the case finished, but get something done. Okay, so I get 4 times. Across all levels, how many times has Dan slept for at least 8 hours before taking into account all this other stuff? 7 nights long, yada yada yada. Okay, if it's following a clean structure, this is Dan, this is Dan, this is Dan. Okay. I think I can just grab all this. Ah, no, stupid merge cells. Oh, don't I have a macro for this? Macro's not set up. All right, never mind. I got 1 minute left. Let's grab them all. So. Get rid of those as well. Okay, and then these last 20 are multiplied by 7. And everything else is multiplied by 1. And so what is the question? Total hours, average hours? How many times has he slept for at least 8 hours? Okay, so equals this plus 1 minus this times 24 greater than or equal to 8. Let's times that. And the answer, I think, is 107. Well, I'm wrong, and my time's up anyway. All right, well, I thought that was a pretty good run. 4 and a little bit cases in an hour. I'll take it. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.